Welcome back to the reload bench. Please pardon any background noise that the microphone might pick up, such as a dog barking or a passing vehicle. I have the windows open. So as some of you may know, I enjoy collecting military surplus. I've done it since I was a kid. Every year for Christmas, I include some military surplus in with our kids' gifts. Sometimes when they open them, they think these items are cool right away, and other times not so much, but then later on down the road, they find a use for them, so they're kind of glad that they have them. This year, I decided for their surplus item, I would get something that I think that they want based off of remarks that they have made while playing these first-person shooter video games they play. Don't ask me the names of the games, they're all the same to me. But it's something that the characters sometimes wear in these games, and the kids think they're kind of cool. Now, this military surplus item I've known about for a long time, but I've never wanted to collect it. I've always thought it was ugly, actually kind of more hideous, and I really had no need for it, no interest in it. However, because I think my kids might like it, I decided to do some research on it and try to find a source online to buy these. The place that I ended up going to was not a place that I typically think of when I think of military surplus. I ordered these surplus items from Ohio Ordnance Works in Chardon, Ohio. And the reason I went with them is they had the lowest price. Now, some of the prices for these items vary greatly, so I was kind of not sure what condition they would show up in, if they'd show up as just an individual item or as a complete kit, something like that. As a matter of fact, I really don't know what to expect until I open this box. But I thought I would do an unboxing video about this item in case you were looking to get something similar and you were thinking of maybe getting it from Ohio Ordnance Works. What should you expect if you order this item from Ohio Ordnance Works? So first off, I can tell you that it was shipped FedEx ground, but since Ohio is only one state over, it showed up the next day. It came in a very sturdy box. It's well taped up. They taped all the corners. They're using heavy-duty tape. They've got fragile stickers on it, things like that. The packing list here on the outside has an Ohio Ordnance Works sticker that comes with it. So immediately I was pretty impressed with how well they packaged this up before they shipped it. So let me get the buck knife out. I'll get this open. We can see what I bought, and then I can try to do my best to try to explain it, as I've never really dealt with this particular surplus item before. All right, got the buck knife. Let's go ahead and cut through this packaging tape. Some pretty sturdy tape. Alright, once I get the flaps folded back here, there's some really heavy cardboard paper. And looks like they're all in clear reclosable bags. Now these come in different sizes, so the bags should be marked. Here's one that says XL. L for large. Alright, let me get everything out. Let me get the box here out of the way. You can see what I got here. So we've got medium, medium, extra small, large, extra large, and large. So 2 large, 2 medium, 1 extra small, and 1 extra large. So I'll get these other sizes out of the way, and we'll focus here on the extra large. So you might be going, what the heck are these things? This is a Soviet GP-5 gas mask kit. So the kit has a carrying case, and I believe you can wear this like the American cases where you can put it around your hip or sling it over your shoulder. It's just a kind of a dark olive, almost brown colored cloth bag here with a strap, and it's got a pouch here on the side, and I think this green strap here on the back with this loop on the other side is to tie it around your leg. And then there is a gas mask filter. This is a green metal canister that screws into the gas mask. Now I've heard that these these canisters have asbestos in them, but the asbestos is suspended in a way that unless you damage the filter, you're not going to breathe it in. Regardless, I'm not going to install these. Instead, I've ordered some adapters that are supposed to adapt this Soviet ShM-62 gas mask to fit a standard 40mm NATO gas mask filter. So when that comes in, I'll do a video on that. There's some paper here over the nose piece, or the mouthpiece, I guess you could say here. This metal threaded end here that the filter would go on. And it's just a gray rubber with these supposed to be glass lenses here. Now, what's interesting is there's no straps. You just, it's elastic or whatnot. You're supposed to just put it on. So let me go ahead and put this thing on. I'm just going to tuck the chin into my chin and pull it up and over like I would an American gas mask, so there's just no straps to adjust. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's a really tight fit. It's, oof. I mean, it covers your head. It doesn't cover your neck at all or anything. There's no hood that goes with this, but yeah, this is kind of different. And then this piece here, it's a metal round piece stamped UH. I'm not sure what this is. I'm guessing it could be here, let's go ahead and take the tape off of the side here and just see what it is. It's taped up pretty good. It's like some masking tape here on the side of this metal disc. Does it separate, or? Yeah, just twist apart. Okay. I think these are replacement lens pieces here. Let's see. Is it in Russian? Yes. The writing here on this cardboard disc that's in this round metal tin is in Russian. It says 1986 on it. So, yeah, I believe these are just replacement like lens covers. Alright, I'm reshooting the ending of the video because I ran into some problems. So I thought this gas mask might work like an American gas mask where you've got replacement inserts or outserts to put over the lenses. So I tried with these two plastic pieces to slide them in and lock them in place, and all I ended up doing was destroying them. It turns out that these actually go on the inside, and they're anti-fog inserts. So it doesn't work like an American gas mask where you've got your outer piece over your lens, and if it gets scratched or damaged, you can take it off and you still have something to see out of. You're not breaking your seal. And you want to try to replace those as soon as possible. On these, if there's something that scratches the outside or damages it, you're done. You're just done. So if you fold the mask inside out, there is a metal ring that goes around the inside of this lens. Now, getting it out is not exactly that easy, but I think that after a while, it'll probably go in and out a little bit easier every time with a little bit of practice. This mask appears to be in new condition, so everything's a little bit tight-fitting. There is this one straight edge here on this circular metal ring. It kind of protrudes a little bit. So what I did was I took this notch here on the plastic handle of my pocket knife and I tried to hook it and pry it out. And that didn't work. All I did was just bend it a little bit. So what I found was that if I take the pocket knife and I'm very careful, I can get this ring to pop out. But I have to be very careful not to damage the mask and not to cut myself. Once you take the ring out, you want to take a rag and clean that lens. You take one of these replacement anti-fog discs, more or less, and you slip it in there underneath all of the rubber. Let's see, there's some dust on there. Let's see how easy this thing comes out. Or doesn't. Okay, I had to work with my pocket knife to try to find a spot where this is raised up enough that I could pop it out. But right off the get-go here, I'm noticing a problem. I should have cleaned off the lens first. Cleaned off this insert, I should say. This anti-fog insert. I'll wipe off the lens again. You can see I scratched it with the pocket knife. It's very easily damaged. So these are fragile and most definitely disposable. Now let's go ahead and get the ring back on. Just get it up and underneath this rubber here. Should just snap right back into place. This is another one of those things where practice makes perfect. The more I do this, the better I'll get at it. There we go. And just keep a clean rag handy. Let's go ahead and try to get the other one out. Yeah, see, I'm not able to pry it out by hand. So there we go. Out with the pocket knife. Let's go ahead and clean off the glass. Let's go ahead and grab another one of these anti-fog inserts. Let's wipe off any sort of dust or paper or anything off of it. Slip it in there underneath the rubber. And then let's get this metal disc back on. Yep, it's on there nice and tight. Alright, I'm going to try on the mask again and just see how well I can see out of this. Alright, so having it folded over like this makes it more difficult to put on, whereas with the M17 and M42 gas masks that I used to wear in the military, we had them kind of folded a little bit inside out. It made them faster to get on. Yeah, I can see just fine. It doesn't seem to be fogging up. I don't have a filter on, but you know, you can smell, it smells like new rubber in here. I imagine this would get pretty hot and uncomfortable after a while, but it's got a real tight fit. The elasticity in this seems to kind of create the seal. I'd say if there's any opening, it's right around the jaw and the ears. It's kind of different, but some of the things are the same as an American mask. So that's it. The GP-5 gas mask kit, Soviet Cold War era issue. Bag, anti-fog lenses, filter, and mask. So if you're interested in picking one of these up, I would recommend checking out Ohio Ordnance Works. You can find it on some other websites. You might even find this at your local surplus store. It's just something a little bit different, and hopefully my kids are somewhat entertained by this gift that they're going to be getting. Hopefully you'll see this again in another video. Thanks for watching.